Are you ready, my son?
Yes, I am. I think.
In the year 2012 alone, over 45.7 billion LEGO bricks were produced. That's right, billion with a B. That's a ton of bricks. To produce that many bricks in a single year, the LEGO factories had to produce 5.2 million bricks per hour, 24 hours per day, and 7 days per week. This amount of Legos is enough to lay each brick end to end and circle the globe more than 18 times. LEGO has built itself into one of the largest companies in the world today. From being featured in the most popular video game in today's time, custom sets from Harry Potter to Star Wars and everything in between, to even making it to the big screen, which by the way was a real blockbuster. So how are Legos able to produce so many timeless memories for kids and adults alike? And how are Legos made?
Ah, here it is.
Instructions!
The Lego brick is an old invention by now. The first plastic brick was molded in 1949. Lego's mold for success hasn't changed since then, as Legos produced 50 years ago are still able to fit with bricks produced today. Talk about strong levels of precision and commitment. The first step in the process of Lego creation is to acquire the needed materials to produce these little plastic marvels. Specifically, Lego factories acquire large amounts of plastic granules, otherwise known as nurdles. Trucks deliver tons of the nurdles with each load, up to 28 tons per delivery to be exact. Once the trucks arrive, different nurdles are collected and stored into nurdle-specific silos where the silos house granules based on their specific function. Many different nurdles exist for various end products and Lego designs. When the nurdles are called upon, they are fed down a large jungle of long pipes into the heart of the Lego factory's molding area. High-tech injection molding machines await the nurdles, where they are constantly working each hour of the day to meet the insane demand of Legos. At each specific injection mold, nurdles are warmed and mixed with different colors based on the desired end Lego. As of 2022, over 70 different colored Legos are produced each year, at times meaning 70 different colors for each Lego mold. Once mixed, the colored nurdles are fed into the molding machines, where the plastic is heated to at least a temperature of 230 degrees Celsius, or 446 degrees Fahrenheit.
You're going to melt me? Am I gonna die?
You live, you'll be fine.
The texture becomes easily movable and moldable. Think toothpaste or glue. Once in this state, the warmed plastic is forced into the Lego molds inside the machine, with force up to 29,000 psi. Once the plastic has been molded into the desired shape, the cooling process must take place, and does so almost instantly. This is needed to ensure the precise measurements for each Lego created over 50 years ago remain consistent to this day. If specific cooling temperatures are not met, abnormalities arise in the Legos, and entire batches will have to be discarded. Once cooled, the Lego bricks you know have been created. The warmed plastic that didn't make the mold is also set during the cooling process. To make the most of the materials, the leftover solids are ground, recycled, and reintroduced to the initial stages. Now keep in mind, a specific mold on an injection machine can only produce one specific Lego. Seeing as there are around 3,764 different Lego elements, different molds must be used to produce a different Lego element. To do so, molds will be swapped out, cared for, cleaned, and tested to ensure the highest of quality is maintained. To oversee this process, a specific department is assigned the task of handling the molds, including each mold's specific instructions for handling. Temperature and molding tests are carried out by this department for quality assurance purposes. To double-check this department's work, samples are sent for further inspection to ensure pieces will fit together seamlessly for a great customer experience. When creating billions of Legos each year, you can imagine that there is a need for ample storage space at the Lego warehouses. The created bricks are stored in specific boxes until they are called upon to fill a specific Lego set. For the heads, torsos, and legs that are produced through injection molding, they have another stop before they are completed and ready for customer use. This is where the fun begins.
I am so pumped up!
The minifigures modeled after our favorite characters are given extra character and personality. From patterns, clothing, facial expressions, and more, specific machinery precisely applies millions of the smiles and scowls we love to the Lego minis. Once the color has set, they join the billions of Lego bricks in storage until called upon for a set. When a LEGO set is ready to be boxed, the item's specific barcode on the outside of the storage containers is targeted, and the contents of that box are added to the conveyor belt. There, counting machines ensure that all needed elements of a particular set are accounted for and sealed in packaging before being placed in the LEGO boxes. Also in the boxes, instruction manuals are also placed for those needing the step-by-step directions. Over 50,000 boxes are created every 24 hours and are shipped to distribution centers around the world. And that is how Legos are made. From that point on, it's up to our imagination to see what we can truly make of these Legos. As you're letting your imagination run wild, keep in mind that Legos have high levels of separation anxiety, so play with care. And before we subject you to any more LEGO jokes, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.